While I was out today, I went by the store. So I went by Dollar Tree, picked up a few items, and Target. So these are the main items that I'm going to show you is from Dollar Tree first. Oh, now, fumble tongue. But I'm going to have tacos. I still got a package of the Egg Life wraps that I bought last week. So I've got to eat those. And once you eat them, you've got to eat them in 7 days. They said that is best. So if I open those tomorrow, that means I'll have to eat on those for the next few days in order to eat them before they're not any good. I picked up some picante sauce because I use picante sauce most of the time to replace taco sauce. I needed some air freshener pods, I call them. So I picked up 2. And I love the way the Hawaiian smells. And also this one. This one is After the Rain. And also I picked up some spray, the fresh linen. A lot of people say this is not good to use, I guess. But I did pick some up because sometimes, it's pretty stuffy and everything. So I got this and I use it sparingly. I picked up some coconut oil. I have picked up other oils like tea tree oil and other things like that. They just didn't have a big selection today. I've used this before and I saw that they had this in, and this is for your eyes. It's very cooling and soothing to my eyes. So I decided that I would buy some more. And I buy this lip gloss and lipstick all the time. And I get it to match my nails. As you can see, this pretty well matches the color of my nails already. Also, the concealer from there, I like to use that. And then I saw this little bitty mascara. So I thought that I would get that to use since I was picking up some makeup from there. Now, I always buy my storage bags usually from there because they're very reasonable and they have a wide selection. These are it's 9 bags in here, and this size is, look, I got an ant. 10. These are they're large. These are the larger ones, and they have 5 bags in them. Also, while I was there, I picked up some of the sausage. I think this is a great deal that comes from Dollar Tree. These sausage, they are very, very good for keto. And I usually just open these and cook the whole package, and I'll eat 4 and my husband will eat 4. And they're very low in carbs, as you can see, high in fat, and, pretty moderate in the protein. So I got 2 packages of those. And then since I'm going to do a meal prep, I usually like to get glass containers. I'm getting ready to clean my cabinets out because I can't find half my tops. So I bought these from Dollar Tree, and these are plastic. This is 4 containers, 2 each. So this is what I picked up at Dollar Tree. And this is going to be used. But Dollar Tree, you can get some very good items from there. So I just wanted to share that with you all. That's my Dollar Tree haul. Now I'm going to show you the other part of my haul today. I went by Target also to pick up some items. Okay, at Target, I picked these items up. I wanted some fruit. And I have stopped buying a lot of fruit at one time. So I bought some strawberries because I know I can eat this package of strawberries, my husband, pretty fast where they won't spoil as much. Sometimes I may have from 1 to about 4 that may spoil because we weren't eating them as fast. But I know that we can eat these. And I just got 1 container, and I got the small container. I picked up some heavy whipping cream because I like to have fresh whipping cream to make some of the different things, breads and different things that I make that are keto. I bought some eggs, and I have the 12K Tree large brown eggs. These eggs contain omega-3 fatty acid and lutein in them. I don't know if all eggs contain that or not. They probably do, but I'm just reading what the packet says. And here I bought some bacon. I bought 2 packages of bacon, the center cut bacon, and then also just some of the classic cut bacon. And I found the bacon really to be cheaper at Target than it was at the grocery stores here in the neighborhood. I picked up some protein chips. I really do like these. They come in handy. I like to eat things like chips with cheese or chips and dip. or maybe even some nachos. And these are the chips that I choose to use. There's 4 bags in size, but you know, this has went up $1. They were $9.89 today, and they had already went up to $8.99. So I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to stop buying them. I'm gonna have to start making my chips again. Also, I picked up some Daisy sour cream, and I picked up some cottage cheese. I want to make some lasagna, and I'm going to use the cottage cheese in making that. I picked up some more of the keto white bread. So this is my haul from Target, all except for the keto white bread that came from the grocery outlet store around the corner. But these are my 2 hauls that I picked up today in order to prepare another meal prep. Once I start working on that meal prep, I will let you know. And why don't you list below, do you do meal preps? Have you ever tried to use a meal prep? And if so, did you find them to be helpful? Did they help you to stay focused and on point? I really would like to know. So this is Keto Granny. I just wanted to share with you the foods that I picked up today while I was out.
He put the ram in the Ramalama Ding Dong, then made the Ramalama Ding Dong sign an NDA. And he's already admitted that he did it about 7 months ago. Former president revealed that he had Enjoy, get outside. It's right. Only preseason.
I'm speaking to those who we elected to represent us and our voters. We're in Washington. We're family.
Washington locations.
Okay, so I just turned this over. It smells so good. And that butter that I used actually tastes really good. It was a red pepper sauce butter. And it came with the steaks from the store. Now I'll tell you, sometimes I try those butters and sometimes I don't. I like to make my own butter, but this one seemed like it's going to be pretty good. I haven't tried this butter before, so this is going to be a different flavor for me. Normally I like to get the herbed butter. Okay, so this is my steak that I'm having this evening, and I weighed this before, but I weighed it with the bone in, so I'm going to, before I eat this, weigh it again. It weighs like 11 ounces, which is not that big because it's got this heavy bone. So then I'm going to weigh it afterwards to get the true weight of the amount of meat that I'm eating. So this is all I'm going to have. I'm probably going to add in some type of sauce with this, and this is going to be dinner. Oh, and I think I'm going to have a little bit of watermelon with this also. Okay, so it's in the evening. I'm doing an evening walk today. So come go with me and let's talk a little bit. I've had a good week this week with my keto journey. I've been staying focused, been eating good healthy foods. And I'm staying on point. I have been adding in a lot more exercise than I had been doing. You do have to exercise. You do have to move in order to get your scale going. When I first started, that was, yes, I was going to lose weight because I was eating so many calories. And by reducing those calories, at first, that's why I was able to lose weight without adding in a lot of exercise. But later on in my journey, I had to add in exercise to my weight loss journey. The easiest exercise that I found was walking. So why not do what works? You don't have to walk fast. Just walk at your pace. That's what I'm doing. I'm most certainly walking my pace. Today I'm going to walk through the neighborhood. And it's gotten a little windy out here, which I kind of like it. Just hope it don't start raining or anything before I got back, because I came out in my little short sleeves. This feels good to me. Okay. Are you getting your exercise today? Have you been able to add in any exercise? Okay. So I'm going to continue my walk, and I'll be back with you in just a bit, okay? Do you find it hard to get exercise in sometime? You have to make time for yourself. I was feeling so frustrated. Was it just about a day or 2 days ago, out trying to walk, and it was like every time I got started, I had to stop. I had to go do something for someone else until I just said, hey, I'm going walking. That's that. If I have to cut off my phone, whatever, I'm going to find a way to do it. So I'm out here today, and I'm walking. Put yourself first. You've got to put yourself first. Especially if your health is important to you and it doesn't really seem important or as important to others because they have things that they want you to do. Sometimes you just got to say, hey, that can wait till I come back from my walk, and then I'll get it done. Now, sometimes when I walk, I am really, really out of breath. But the more that you walk, the easier it's going to get. At least it is, and it did for me. So I'm sure you should have the same type of results on something like that. So I'm walking through my neighborhood. It's peaceful and quiet. I guess I don't hear anything except for the cars going by, which is good. That's good. When I get up here, I'm probably going to want to go just a little bit further, because I think I was only at, wasn't very many steps just now, and it was a lot away from 10,000, which is my goal, 10,000. Do you have a goal set as far as how many steps you're doing a day, or about how many steps do you average a day? This time below, I'd like to know, how many steps do you average a day walking? Me, I'm back to building mine up gradually. I was at a point that I was walking 13,000, 14,000 steps a day. And I stopped walking, and I've had to start over. Started back with a few. I probably don't even know how many I started back with. Then I started doing 3,000. That was a goal. 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10. So I'm back around my, I think I usually average 6,000 to 8,000. Somewhere in there as far as my walking and my steps. 6,000 to 8,000. What really helps me the best is just getting out and walking in the fresh air. Getting out and walking in the fresh air, my lungs really get to get some good fresh air or oxygen or whatever you want to call it in them. Feels so good to breathe. Just take a good, long, deep breath. So refreshing. So, gotta decide which way I want to go now. Let's see. I'll go up this way a little bit, come back down. I wish there was a park, or somewhere that had some benches or something that I could stop and sit on and just relax for a moment. Looks like we got a few rain clouds that are coming in. You know how the weather changes so much here in Seattle, because one minute it can be bright and sunny, and in the next 5 or 10 minutes it could be snowing. It could be raining. It could actually be doing just about anything. This weather changes so fast here. So fast. Got my cane with me. I have had this cane for a long time, and it's called Lady Bubba. Let me see. You can see the name of it. That's what it's called, the Lady Bubba stick. I don't know if you can see that or not. Lady Bubba. There you go. And I bought this cane. Woo! I want to say, I don't know if it's been 20 years ago. Close to it. Yes. There was the Bubba stick, and then there was the Lady Bubba stick. And I bought this at a gas station, like a travel shop on the highway. Was traveling from Seattle to Oklahoma City. And we went one year and we bought the Bubba stick. And we went back another year and got the Lady Bubba stick. So I've had it ever since then. And it's been a great walking cane and a great protection cane for me. Yes, it has. Stop and check my pulse. It says steady 106 right now. So I'm over here in one of our parking lots. Let me show you where I'm at. Okay, and you see it's I say pretty chilled out here myself, outside here, as far as me taking a walk. I have actually enjoyed this evening walk because it's not hot, there's a little breeze, and I'm finding it very, very enjoyable. I like to usually take my walks in the morning, before it gets too hot in the day. But I am going to start taking more evening walks, because I like to take my walks, before I eat a lot of times. They're already blowing out the parking lot, cleaning it over at the store here. I'm right here by the plants at the store to show them to you. So I'm passing through the parking lot, and that's the truck going by. But here's some of the plants they have sitting out front. I love plants. It's like they've had one blowing over right there. Okay, go back to recording and walking. I better get out of their way before they run over me. They actually get in the parking lot pretty clean. Okay, we'll go this way. One thing, if you start walking and you're walking in the neighborhood, you're going to have to complete that walk before you can sit down. At least I am. I'm not one for just stopping and sitting on sidewalks. Nope. Not one for just stopping and sitting in the pavement. Nope. I'm over here by one of the local grocery stores right now. I'm passing by here on my way back home so I can get ready to start ending my walk for today. But here's the grocery store. They should be getting ready to close. I think they close about 9 o'clock. I don't know if it's that late, 8:23. So it's not quite that late yet. But yeah, I am enjoying my walk. Walking helps to build your energy. It helps to build your stamina. All of that good stuff. I was planning a trip and I knew that I was catching the plane. However, I knew that sometimes riding the plane you may have to run and catch a flight, different things like that. And I wanted to be in shape for when I went on the trip. As far as walking through the airport, I was much heavier than I am now. But before I went on that trip, I walked daily, and sometimes, I put in a little trot with it. But I worked to build up my stamina, and I worked to build up my energy, just in case those things came into play while riding the airplane. And they did. We got to the airport, and the plane was about to leave. They told them they had 2 passengers on the way down, and people let us get in front of them to get through the gate. And do you know, my son took my bag and he ran with that. And I had to run all the way from those gates, all the way through that airport, the Seattle airport, to get to my gate, to go to Oklahoma, which seemed like was forever and a day away. But do you know, I made it to that plane, and by the time I made it to the plane, the stewardesses and some of the airline personnel, they were standing out at the airport in front of everybody, looking down to see how far away I was, because my son had got there and he told them his mother was almost there. So when I got there, everybody started clapping for me because I had actually trotted or whatever was necessary and made it to that plane to catch it. I was proud of myself for that. I was so proud of myself for that. So I look at it like, okay, this is your second time around. And you know what? You're preparing for another flight. This flight is going to be such a good and fantastic flight, and you don't want to miss it. So, y'all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. You can come here and get lots of motivation. You can get lots of inspiration to keep on doing what you're doing, because if you do, you're going to get there one day. You may not always stay as focused as you want to, but stay as focused as much as you can. Okay? Really stay as focused as much as you can. So, my journey will be coming to end in just a little bit. I don't know how many more steps I've added on to my Fitbit. I'll check that after I get home. I hope it is a significant amount where it's not going to take me too long to reach my goal today. Because my goal is still 10,000. My goal is always 10,000. Even though I fall a little short, I just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. That's all you gotta do, is just keep moving. Just all you gotta do. You get where you're going, okay? Just keep moving. Yes? Oh, I'm good, thank you. All right. Okay, so someone offering a ride. I don't take rides. I'm walking. But make sure you're gonna keep going a long way away. You ain't turning too close to where I can't see you, where you're going and what you're doing. All right, I see you. All right now. Okay, but I'll be back home soon. And I really did enjoy this evening long. It was great. So great, so good. Whew. Okay. I'm going to talk to you after I get home and get upstairs in a minute. Okay, so I'm sitting out on my front. Okay, so I am getting ready to retire for tonight. I've had a very, very long and prosperous day. Got a lot of things done here at home. And also did a lot of things toward my paparazzi jewelry. Today I did a wall drop. So I'm very proud of that, getting back off into being active. Going to be doing, several things on my second income to get it really, really going and really prospering. I have my best, I don't want to say my best turnover as far as jewelry, selling jewelry is at events. So that is what I am mostly working, is events. And I really enjoy working events because I love talking to people. So this week, I did really good on the keto diet, which you've already seen. I've already posted my video for this week. I will be posting a video next week. I'm going to be weighing in once a week and making a video. But also sometime through the week, I'm going to come on and I'm going to give you information about the meals that I'm eating, give you carb manager information and things that I feel are helpful, and let you know how I am doing. I am on a weight loss journey. I'm on a weight loss journey to lose an additional, it was an additional 80 pounds, but now it's down to an additional 65 pounds to get healthy and to live a ketogenic lifestyle. Now, I am not the best person when it comes to doing the keto because I use keto according to how my body fits into the keto lifestyle. Sometimes it's strict keto, sometimes it's dirty keto, sometimes it's lazy keto, sometimes it's the protein sparing modified fasting, and mostly all of the time it involves some type of intermittent fasting and some exercise. Here, as far as exercising, that's something that I'm working my way toward getting back into. And when I say getting back into, I just mean making it a regular part of my daily routine. And I try to get some steps in, whether it be with walking, with exercise, on the treadmill, on the bike, some type of way. I try to get in some type of exercise. And I try to make it be cardio. And my cardio I try to do like in a HIIT style for myself, where I may walk a little bit, run in place a little bit. Walk a little bit, run in place a little bit. And I try to do that same thing when I'm on my treadmill. I don't do anything strenuous, but I do enough to raise my heart rate where I know that I am burning fat during that time. They do have monitors on your Fitbits and different these different Fitbits and apparatuses that you can wear that show you when you are burning fat. So these are things that you can use as far as making sure you're burning fat. Today I got my my Keto Mojo, the GKI Mojo glucose and blood monitor. And I had the regular Keto Mojo, but I cannot find any glucose or blood ketone strips for it. I'm really disappointed in that because it was still a new Keto Mojo. So I am going to finish using up the glucose and the blood ketone strips that I have for my previous Keto Mojo, and then I'll start using my new Keto Mojo. I'm anxious to use it because I'm interested in the GKI, where it compares the glucose and the ketone and the index and gives you a number to let you know how far into ketosis you are, if you're in ketosis or not, even though you do have ketones. So that's something that I'm very interested in. Anyhow, I hope you have had a good day with the foods that you have eaten. I did very good on my keto today until this evening. And that was because I had cocktail. I had a cocktail drink, which, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference sometimes. But this was a little sweet. It was a small cocktail drink, but it was a little sweet. It was a margarita in a little bitty bottle. So I had a good day as far as the meals that I ate. I stayed very, very, very low carb. And I will share that with you tomorrow in a video about, or at least over the weekend. I'll keep all that information and make a video for you. So, the weekend is the hardest time to get through and stay focused. But take it a step at a time. When you feel like you're hungry, go and have some water first, or go and have some tea, or, if it's early in the morning, have you maybe some coffee. But have something to drink that's keto-friendly first. And just make sure that you're not thirsty, because a lot of times we do mistake thirst for hunger. I know I've done that before until I had to really learn the difference between the two. So, if you are feeling really, really ravenous and really hungry, add in a little bit of exercise before you go and eat. That will also help curb your appetite. Or you may decide that You can put your eating off a little bit longer, which is also very good. So think of different ways that you can stay focused and that you can stay on point. Have an accountability partner that you can call if you start feeling like you just really can't do it. Call someone and talk to them. You know, have a partner that you can call that's going to encourage you to stay on point. Maybe go for a walk. Take some water with you. Go for a walk and listen to some music. And then come back and you'll know if you're ready to eat. Maybe you can put it off a little bit longer after that. But there are, like I say, many things that you can do to make your journey successful. One thing I do like about keto is once you start getting into ketosis and everything, your skin starts looking so beautiful. It starts to glow. I can tell when I'm in ketosis. I can tell when my body is healing because I can see it in my skin. I can see how moist my skin gets. It gets a lot moisture. It changes. It's not as dry. It smooths out. I tell you, keto is so good once you start doing it and you're doing it correctly, because you're going to get so many benefits. And autophagy is one of the main benefits that you're going to get. And you get autophagy while you're sleeping. The time now is like 11:56 p.m. I'm not asleep yet, but I'm getting ready to go to bed because I should be asleep. When they say that you need to get your beauty rest, that is the truth, honey. You need to get your beauty rest. Aim for 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Now, since I'm going to bed late, I'm going to try to sleep in a little bit later tomorrow morning, at least until around 8 or 9 o'clock. So that's going to give me at least 7 hours of sleep. But then I also want to go out and do my jewelry tomorrow, sell jewelry. So I'm going to probably be out on a beach somewhere. So this is Keto Granny saying good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And also stay focused over the weekend. I may come back with something to try to help us just stay focused and to stay point over the weekend. Some of us need a meal prep just for the weekend. If you need this to make yourself a mini meal prep, put something in the refrigerator that is keto, that you like, that you know you will eat. And put something in there that you can use to make several dishes, okay? But stay focused, stay on point, and get ready for it. If you're prepared, you can always be successful. Always have a plan in place. This is Keto Granny saying have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.